Some quests are measured in miles, others in fractions of a second. But for a rare few, the journey is measured in sleepless nights, busted knuckles, and the relentless pursuit of a number. In a small garage in Reading, Pennsylvania, that number is 200. 200 miles an hour. A speed that separates the ambitious from the legendary. And with just days until the pilgrimage to Bonneville Speed Week, EJ Kowalski and his team are chasing ghosts in the machine. The goal is simple, but the logistics are monumental. The engine in the modified Roadster is a flathead Ford with special R-done heads. It is a 293-inch stroker with all the bells and whistles, including a custom prototype fuel injection intake manifold. This allows the special fuel, nitro, to be run and hopefully achieve the speeds EJ and the team are shooting for. As the mountains give way to the desert, the world changes. This is where the earth gets flat, and the rules of speed are rewritten. But the salt is a fickle host. On this day, it greets them not with an invitation, but with a warning. For 2 days, the team battles for their primary objective. The number 723 Roadster, a machine built for one purpose, is unleashed. The target, a speed fast enough to earn a coveted red hat and a place in the Bonneville 200-mile-per-hour club. The qualifying pass of 207.206 miles per hour. It's a success, but the job isn't done. The tension holds. This isn't just about speed, it's about history. In an age of computers, fuel injection, and carbon fiber, Team Kowalski's weapons are forged from iron, ingenuity, and grit.
Love you, EJ Kowalski.
The challenge isn't just to go fast. The challenge is to make history go fast. To coax record-breaking speeds from metal that was cast before most of their grandfathers were born. It's an obsession, and they are masters of the craft. The backup run of 209.249 miles per hour. The goal is achieved. The average of 208.227 miles per hour is official. After 37 years of Bonneville land speed racing and a few good one-way runs, EJ was finally able to put 2 runs together over the 200-mile-per-hour club minimum to become a member. He did it with a stock 1949 Ford flathead block with some OHV Arden heads, originally designed for a dump truck. After record certification and the second record set with that car, it was back on the rear-engine modified Roadster to switch the Arden over to gas. In the waning hours of runtime, EJ and the crew got to the line. The gas tune-up was way off, but they figured just getting down the course would get a number to work with. Later, when the shifter linkage fails on the RMR, it's a mid-run crisis that would end a race anywhere else. But on the Salt, you don't panic. You adapt. EJ manhandles the car into gear and keeps his foot to the floor. It's not a pretty run, but it's a record run. It's a victory of pure grit over failing mechanics.
Rear modified Roadster. This is the Kowalski machine, Kowalski Venza Stone. EJ Kowalski does the driving. This is an open record, it looks like. Through mile number 2, he had a 116.050. Qualified yesterday, 143.077. So let's see what his mile time brings.
The Kowalski Venza Stone, Arden-powered rear engine, modified Roadster struggled, but made the return run to back up the XXF/GRMR record. The motor started to lose oil pressure just before the 3-mile, and EJ clicked it off. The average speed will hold as the new record and the 4th Bonneville national record for 2025 Speed Week.
I know.
Sadness crying, happiness crying. I'm not crying, you're crying.
3 vintage race cars, a handful of true believers, and 3,000 miles of asphalt between a dream and the reality of a place they call the Great White Dino. It has been a marathon of work to prep for this year and get the equipment out to the Salt. They're coming home with some worn-out race cars and engines, but honored and humbled to bring home 4 new national records and a red hat. The journey ends where it began, in the quiet of the garage, surrounded by the honorable scars of battle.
How are you? Congrats, guys.
The caravan rolls west, and the world flattens out. The green, rolling hills of Pennsylvania melt into the endless geometric cornfields of the heartland, and then again into the high, empty desert. Every state line is a milestone. Every fuel stop is a strategy session. History, Motorized history in particular has been a huge part of EJ's life and existence. Remembering those that came before, building machines that were forgotten, keeping traditions alive, helping museums continue to celebrate history, building and running cars with different groups in living history, racing exhibitions to give the public a glimpse of what things were like 25, 50, 75, or even over 100 years ago, putting down numbers that will be in the record books forever and can be researched and archived in the future. Being a hot rodder raised by his dad, EJ Kowalski, a pioneer in hot rodding, the Bonneville 200-mile-per-hour club was always a mythical group for Ed Sr. and EJ. So far and out of reach, but yet so close at times they could taste it. Taking 3 record-contending cars 2,100 miles one way to the middle of an ancient desert to see how fast they will go is no easy feat. The engine in the competition coupe is a Ford 4-cylinder engine. A 32B block with Babbitt bearings and dipping rods with an old Harman Collins 3/4 race cam. It has a special head, allowing greater compression, along with a small supercharger cleverly integrated into the tight engine compartment.
Usher's flashlight cuts through the dark. We duck down low, but we don't get far. He taps the glass with a knowing smirk. Says kids these days, but we just work backseat bar. Shimmy and sway, ain't no cop gonna ruin our day. Shifting gears, but we never stop. Dancing our own backseat bar. Now listen here, you cool cats. Love's a game and we play it fast. If the fuzz rolls up, just hit the gas. Vroom, there goes the power. When backseat bop, shimmy and sway. Ain't no law in lover's lane. Tired street, but we never stop.
Rick Sturs is a rookie on the Salt, and so is his 1931 Chevy coupe, the Wombat. This car's story begins as a barn find, discovered in pieces, carrying a unique piece of history. An original 1950s-era roof chop that transformed it into a stalled roadster project. Decades later, Rick, with help from his friend Dan, brought it back to life. The original chopped top was carefully reattached, honoring the legacy of Dan's father, who started the custom work. Rice's Performance handled the initial resurrection, with EJ and Kowalski Customs finishing the mechanical heart. A Ford 8BA flathead, dual carbs, a 3-speed trans, and a banjo rear.
Townies call us the devil's crew. Cops flip their pads when we roll through. Butter nails dig in when I hit third gear.
The Wombat isn't just a car, it's a flying tribute. Its name honors Rick's grandfather's World War II air squadron, the Wombats. He qualifies with a strong 92.510 miles per hour pass.
averaged against his time yesterday of 91.185 to be a new record of 91.2 something, looks like. Unless he goes through the 3, might have used the 3-mile time yesterday. We'll see how fast that is.
Come on, baby.
This is EJ Kowalski.
Come on, baby. Go for the 3. Go for the 3.
Oh yeah.
Yo!
Oh yeah.
A little bit through mile 3.
an hour every mile.
Probably the mile that he went 91 yesterday, so that'll be a 92 and some change record. Congratulations to EJ Kowalski.
EJ secures another record in the coupe, 92.326 miles per hour. He gets the record, a hard-fought victory.
If you want to win her, you gotta customize your date.
In the morning, in the impound area, when the team tried to start the engine in the coupe, EJ saw signs of water in the front cylinder. He and the crew pulled the spark plug, turned it over, and water shot out 25 feet in the air. Head problem confirmed. With only 30 minutes left, the team yanked the head, found the spot on the head that was the culprit. Quickly, they fixed it, put it back together, and had it ready for the starting line in time. Now, it's Davy Jacobs's turn to tame the Salt. Davy gets his shot in the coupe. Davy Jacobs's Wednesday morning return run sets the record for Vintage 4 flathead-blown gas competition coupe. Davy's record run is a perfect example of the Bonneville bargain. You get the trophy, but the Salt demands payment. That trace of coolant in cylinder 2 isn't just a leak, it's a message. The 100-year-old technology, pushed far beyond its limits, has given all it can. The coupe, EJ's old streetcar, has fought its last fight for the week. The Salt is unforgiving. After a grueling week of pushing and daily transport duties, the Wombat suffered a driver's side brake failure on Thursday. This mechanical issue put the coupe on the trailer for the final day, a testament to the harsh demands of the Bonneville environment. It has been a marathon of work to prep for this year and get the equipment out to the Salt. They're coming home with some worn-out race cars and engines, but honored and humbled to bring home 4 new national records and a red hat.
Took her to the drive and tried to steal a kiss. She was checking out a Hemi, man, what did I miss? I said, baby, why you treating me so mean? She said, talk to me when you got a supercharged machine. Oh, V8 sweetheart, motorized queen, loves that engine more than she loves me. If I ain't got pistons, I ain't got a shot. Guess I'll trade my heart for a 4-barrel car. Now listen here, Daddy-O, I've learned my fate.
The journey itself is the first trial. You don't just go to Bonneville, you make a pilgrimage. The caravan rolls west, and the world flattens out. The stop at the Speedway Museum in Lincoln, Nebraska, isn't a detour. It's a necessary step. It's a hall of legends, You walk past the ghosts of racers who turned wrenches and chased numbers decades ago, and you realize you're not just trying to set a record. You're trying to earn a place among them. The heroes of EJ and his father were some of the first members of the 200-mile-per-hour club. Chrisman, Young, Newmayer, Bowen, Hill, and Hooper are just a few names on that list. The Two Club, started in 1953 by Hop Up magazine, was sponsored by Grant Piston Rings before becoming its own group. EJ was able to follow in the footsteps of those pioneers this year and gain membership in that exclusive group. They're running vintage Ford flatheads and 1930s-era bangers, engines that are nearly a century old. This isn't just racing, it's mechanical archaeology. It's a stubborn refusal to let the past die. A team like this doesn't run on fuel alone. It runs on loyalty, and it runs on family. EJ's mom, she's the matriarch, the quartermaster, and the team's beating heart, all rolled into one. Then there are the veterans, Davy Jacobs, Brian Ketterer, and Brian Burns. They are the core, the ones who know EJ's next move before he does. And for the first time, there are the rookies, Rick Sturds, Kevin Johnson, and Roy Hall. You come to Bonneville as a volunteer, but you hope to leave as a brother baptized in the brine.
A handful of washers.
I'm not backing up.
Special thanks to Rich Venza, Liz Leggett, Jim Leggett, Ed and Shelley Stoiber, and Waffles. That first drive onto the Salt Flats, it changes you. The light is different. The air tastes different. It's an alien landscape, a blank white canvas that stretches to the curvature of the earth. Before you can fight the salt, you have to fight the book. Tech inspection is the first gate. Officials with clipboards and decades of experience pore over every weld, every belt, every safety wire. It's a grueling test of your preparation. A single missed detail can end your week before it ever begins. And then comes the waiting. The staging lanes are where the pressure cooks. You sit for hours under a relentless sun, engine off, just waiting. Waiting for the wind to die down, waiting for your class to be called. It's the great paradox of land speed racing, a hurry up and wait mental game. Brian Ketterer is next up for a ride in the Red Street Roadster. EJ and the crew belt Brian in and get him set for the final safety check by the starter,
Thank you.
Doug. The course is clear, and Brian fires up the old four-cylinder. Brian's pass was successful, and passed the 3-mile marker. It's time for the rookie run for Rick. This pass is only to the 2 1/4 mile marker, being a rookie run. Rick gets ready and belted in the roadster.
To the right.
Doug, the starter, checks over the belts and safety gear and asks Rick if he knows where he's going. Doug gives Rick the go-ahead, and Rick pulls out in first, then second and third. He's shifting through the mile marker.
Two and 3/4 is turning out. There we go.
Way to go, Rick!
He did it! He now gets issued a starter, or E-license by the SCTA, Southern California Timing Association.
Rookie no more.
You don't go to Bonneville to see if you'll win. You go to see how much you're willing to give. And you always come home with a list of everything you need to build better, stronger, for next time.